Seem like everybody going live tonight. Ha. What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, a.k.a. Shorty C94. Back at you again with more sneaker-related content. And it is episode 119 of Shorty Sneaker Conversations. So, let's see if we can get our guests right quick. What's up, Kamario? The legend himself. Waiting for our guests.
Oh, what's good?
Hi. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm still in it. I'm still
Fresh
in it.
off the clock. I see you still got the...
It's good seeing you, brother.
You too, man. It's good seeing you. I said, man, I said the RTA logo, seeing you. Man, it's like I'm at Dexter, Hibbett, or Foot Locker. You always supported me wherever I was
what's
at,
crazy?
Man. I appreciate that.
Be like, we be up in there just talking, and it'd be like, damn, man, I've been in here for about an hour. We just talking and talking. I gotta buy something. Like, and you know what's crazy? That I'm on we doing this. I got a box opening time too. Hold up, it came in the mail today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've been, you know, my birthday.
I think we got the
was in
same
February 2nd. So I ain't gonna lie, I've been going crazy.
Okay.
Like I know I spent a lot of money last month. These just hit.
Huh. Okay. God, what is that? It's like that shoe I always post that I say I want that I'm gonna retire for. That's the
guess how much I paid for
the Air Max Prime. I'm
$40.
actually looking for those.
Yeah, eBay.
How much you pay?
I'm about to get it. Hey, look, I'm about to get a new phone.
Yeah, that's love right there.
Come next week. And I told my son's mom this earlier today. I said, look, I can't put none of these apps, eBay, sneakers, Finish Line, Foot Locker, I got to take them off. Because it's high. Like, going that way, it's super high, man. Like, whoo, man. You know how we do it, man. You see it, you want it, you buy it.
Yeah.
Buy it, on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see it, want it, buy it,
How
own
the
it.
South treating you? How the South treating you?
But man, huh? Man, it's all right. It's been a mixed bag, but it's all right. I'm kind of deciding whether or not I'm gonna stay here. Whether
I
know,
back. You know.
It's hard to say.
Man, we could talk for hours, but I'm gonna keep it real. Like, the two main reasons I'm in Cleveland still is because of my son and my daughter. Them the only two reasons. My son, he just turned 2 months on the 28th, future sneakerhead, and my daughter will be 9 in December. And them the only two reasons I'm still here. Like, other than that, I would have been left. It's depressing up here. Like, yeah. But I mean, it's home. You love home, and this where your family at. I get that. I respect that. I understand that. But me personally, like, when my son turned 18, I'm gone. I'm out. The Carolinas.
Where you?
For real, because
where you see yourself going?
That's a 10-hour drive.
Okay.
I've done it. You know what I'm saying? And the car ain't an 18-wheeler, so that's something simple and easy for me to do. But I just like Cleveland. I love my city. You know, I'm from EC. You know what I'm saying? But I like all together. I love love Cuyahoga County, but it's it's just depressing, you know. So I definitely got to just get myself in a better place. Like, and don't get me wrong, the money I make good. I make great money. I've been at RTA for 10 years. Like, everything is happening this year for me. You know, that's why I'm able to buy all these shoes and complain online about not winning on the sneakers app. You know, so but no, I just want to see a change of scenery sometime in the future. So definitely.
I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50. You know, I'm in Greensboro right now. So I'm debating
Mm-hmm.
on either, you know, Concord, Charlotte area, you know, coming back, or, you know, maybe even someplace like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Columbus, which is Ohio, but not quite Cleveland. But I can still get to Cleveland. So there's a few things kind of up in the air, but starting kind of a new
Yeah.
chapter in life, and
How old is
I'm all
your
about doing
son?
what I
What?
want to
How
do.
old is he now? Oh, you got 4 more years.
14.
Hey, look, listen. You doing better than me. You doing way better than me. Remember, my son just turned 2 months. 2 months. I'm 41.
Yeah.
I had life mapped out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my businesses set, everything. Like, I had a 15-year plan at RTA. That 15-year plan just turned to 30 years. Like, you know what? I might as well just do the whole 32. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, my daughter, it was so funny. When I found out I was having a boy, I was thinking out loud, right? And my daughter, I was like, ooh, I can give my tennis shoes to him. Man, my daughter was like, no, I'm taking your shoes. And I'm just like, hey, baby, if this is what you want to do, like, you know, you gotta share some profit with your brother, though. So, you know, just know, like, my future is set. Like, I know what my daughter already on, you know, as far as with the tennis shoes. She be on it. On it. I mean, on it. She wanted me to buy her. She got her mother got a child on the way. She wanted me to buy some shoes for her other sibling coming. I'm like, baby, I can't do that. Like, that's gonna cause problems that the other person don't want with me. So, but you know, it's just like just seeing, you know, just seeing your children become basically what you are, you know, and it's a good thing. Like, I don't mind buying her shoes and stuff. So, yeah. But come on, man, you got to give it to me, man, for real. I've been waiting for this one, bro. I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting forever.
Well, you know, before we get into the show, I always ask my guests,
Life.
what's the most important thing you've been able to take from the world since the pandemic started?
Just the value of life. Just to see it, like, true story. One of my when it first started, one of my coworkers, he had wound up catching COVID, and his wife got it too. Like, the whole house got it, and she was pregnant with a child, and she wound up passing away due to COVID. Never saw their child. So it's just like, you just more so, you appreciate life after that. I mean, because we still you know, it's still a pandemic. You know, people still catching COVID. And, you know, it's just like, you just value more time that you have with family and everything. Like, being able to, matter of fact, that was the last time I saw you. At, when they shut down, Foot Locker, Richmond Mall. When they shut down, that was the same day they shut down everything.
Yeah. So
just, you know, just being able to just be with your family and appreciate being in the house. You know. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that was that day.
I
March
remember.
16th. I remember that.
That was the
you
last
did.
time I saw you. Before you moved and everything. So, you know, just to really appreciate, just to really have a value for life, like, because it's a lot of people whether they famous or not famous, that's not here due to COVID. Like I caught COVID, and I was going through it. Like I was definitely going through it. Like temperature 105, and you know what's crazy? I had just got my first vaccination, and I turned around, caught COVID, like days later, and I was going through it. It was to the point I gave my son's mom COVID. Like I was like isolated in the bedroom at her house, and you know it's like my daughter couldn't leave because quarantine, and it was scary. I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely scary, but I kind of put faith in the vaccination and stuff, you know. Like, okay, I'm diabetic. So me being diabetic, it was just like, it could have got worse because my immune is horrible. Yeah. So, I you know, like, I learned a very valuable lesson during the early stages of the pandemic to appreciate life and appreciate people and appreciate the people that's in your life, that wants to be in your life, who chooses to be in your life, because tomorrow anything can happen, from COVID to whatever. So that's definitely life. Definitely that. I definitely say that.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll jump right into, you know, sneaker origins. Now I know that you are from East Cleveland. Now what part of EC are you from?
From like childhood to preteen, I grew up between Eddie Road and Carlion Road, like right on the borderline of East Cleveland and Cleveland. Like, so basically like Lakeview. I used to be on Lakeview, everything, Tuscarora, Ullman, all through there. Yeah, I used to be all through there. And then, because that was on Carlion, and then we moved on Eddie Road, literally like right around the corner from Carlion. And that's when I started really, you know, I was in the video games and stuff at that, you know, early. Like, I wasn't in the tennis shoes at first and everything, but then it was like I started like really like going towards the streets and stuff. Like it was a very gang area, like Bloods, like during that whole area, and my parents saw me going that way, so they moved us up Noble Hill in Cleveland Heights, but it was still East Cleveland City School District. So I still went to Shaw, and I still was getting harassed by East Cleveland police because they had like a border patrol. So it was like, and what's funny is I did more stuff and saw more stuff up in the Heights than I did in EC. Like living up there, it was wild up there. Like I ain't gonna even lie, crack houses and everything. You wouldn't think that back then in the, you know, the mid 90s, early mid 90s. So yep. That's where I grew up at.
Gotcha. Yeah, when I used to work for the sewer district, 2017 and 18, that whole Lakeview, Tuscarora, Ada, like I used to be over there all the time. Where Lakeview turns into 110th, you know, just working for the sewer district. So, you know, we had I forget the word they use, but sites all through EC. But I have some ties to EC myself, so I respect it.
Yeah.
My first shoe store job was at that Foot Action in 2002. Three. Yeah, I used to work there on the side during the weekends. She used to be crazy. You know, be the same nigga come get 3 pairs of weak tips, be ran from the police and fuck up the other 2.
You had to.
That shit used to happen all the time.
Shit, it's either run, get arrested, or get your ass beat flat out. So you had to. Like, you had to. People be like, you know, all the stuff that I did, like, how you ain't got no record? Like, East Cleveland police will beat your ass before they take you to jail. They don't want to do the paperwork. Like, so look where I'm at now. No felonies. You know what I'm saying? Doing something I love doing. So trust me, living in East Cleveland really helped out a little bit. Definitely on that level. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So going back to the 90s, you know, you in the EC and Cleveland Heights area. Man. When did your first sneaker memory happen or sneaker moment?
All right. So and I said I'm gonna get them now. So I was adopted as a child, but I was adopted into the family. So my mom is my aunt. My father is my stepfather at this time. My real mother is around, but we didn't live with her, me and my sister. So the Bugs Bunny 8s, I wanted them for my birthday. So I got all the stuff that I wanted, but my mom didn't get the shoes. She said, ask your mother. So I asked her for the shoes. This one Jordan's was 130, 124 and some change, 136. So my real mother said she was going to get the shoes. She was going to bring them over on a Sunday. She came to the house with no shoes, talking about get the Sunday paper. We got to find something else because the shoes too expensive. I'm going to put it like this. That situation, it fucked me up mentally because they're sisters and they're fighting and the gun got pulled out. I ain't gonna say by who, I ain't gonna say who won the fight, but it got crazy. And ever since then, I told myself, I said, when I get grown, I never ever in life have to want to depend on anybody to buy something like that for me. Just from what I saw. And I never bought them shoes. To this day, I've never bought them. Both of them are deceased. They passed away back to back. And I still it's like I can get them if I want to, but it's just like, that shoe right there, it kind of just, because I got the shoe still, but it's just like the sacrifice that was made between sisters. So it was just like that. It turned me into a sneaker advocate, but it kind of was like, it's like because I still remember vividly what happened. Like that memory would never go away to see them two actually fighting because of it, and it felt like it was my fault. So it's just like now just to realize now, like, what, I'm older now and I was gonna get the shoe, but just that moment right there, it just turned me into like, what, I just like the shoe. I still like the shoe. I just can't get it. But that shoe, I love that shoe. I just can't get it for some odd reason.
Yeah, it's the 30th anniversary of the 8. I mean, they said that the playoff is coming back. It hasn't been out since 13. The Bugs Bunny hasn't been out since 13.
Nope.
So if they come out this year,
nope.
Are you grabbing them?
I got the Aqua 8s from what was that? 20...
Just kind of. I got you.
Yeah, I got the Aqua 8s from 2015, and one 15? Thing about me, it's two things. I really don't like all like majority white shoes. I really don't like majority white shoes, and then also, I don't really like majority black shoes. So it got to be like half and half, or say like, hold on, let me see. Okay, I'll give you an example. These, I just got these two. You see they, yeah. So like I like this. You know what I'm saying? They low, and then it's like a mixture of black, gray, and white. Like I can't do, if this was like literally all black, I probably wouldn't have bought them. Like I definitely don't like all black shoes like that. Like solid color shoes, I don't like. So the playoff 8s, no. And then the Bugs Bunnies, I'll probably still be too scared to get them. I might get them from a child, my son or my daughter, but me personally, no, I wouldn't buy them.
Okay. Because Aqua is always my favorite. It's the one that I had back in the 90s. I don't know why I remember shoe dates, but I know that March 1st of 2003, that was the first time they brought out the Bugs Bunny 8 as a retro. So 20 years yesterday, they were in the countdown pack, and then they came out in 13. But that's really that's quite a story there. I understand you the memories and what that shoe means. I understand you're not one that
actually,
around.
tell that story.
I get it.
Like I've told plenty of my sneakerhead brothers about that story. You know, like it's because it's just like that was like really my stardom to the shoe game. You know, as a teenager.
Okay. Okay. Now, what was the next shoe that just kind of solidified it? Like, all right, I'm in this. You know, I know that
The
probably
black
did
and
it.
red
What
12.
was that next shoe
That
where
was
you was just like,
that
you
was
know?
my. I had the white and red ones too. I had got both pair.
Okay.
So the black and red 12s. No, no. The Air Up Tempos. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. I got those in the 8th grade. I love them shoes. I wore them shoes to death. Man, I wore them shoes to death. I can't remember. It's gonna click in my head which year that was. But when the black and red 12s came, it was just like, oh, it's a wrap. You know, that's like red is my favorite color, and then that's our school colors too. Oh man, what? If you was somebody back in the 9th and the 10th grade, I mean, period, as Shaw back then, you had them Jordans. You had to have them on that morning that they came out. Your mama was somebody standing in line at TNT.
I remember that. I remember all of the 12s were a big
Yeah.
deal. I remember the white and red ones and the obsidian ones coming out on the
Yes.
same day. That was the only time they ever did that back then, the 97. Um, the black and red was a big deal, and the playoff was a big deal. You know, every 12
Yeah.
was a big deal, kind of except for
Mm-hmm.
the obsidian, just because it got overshadowed by the white and red one because it was easier to win. But I do remember that, and the 11 and the 12 was the first time I remember seeing people leave Shaker and other schools to go get the shoes in the
Yeah.
middle of the day. Because, you know, at Shaker Town Center, we had Imperial Sports, which later became Attic. You know, it was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, it's a place in Shaker where we could get Jordans. You know, it was like, you know, you didn't think that would happen. Like, it was a mom and pop we had at the end of the Rapid called Sports Attic. They used to have a J's sometime, but they were more like a sporting goods store. You know, you get Air Maxes and shit there. But I do remember the 11 and the
Oh yeah.
12 and probably half of the
The
13s being
the
a big deal.
the next shoe was that Flint
Where they were just
13.
gone.
Like man. Like I don't really do blue all like that, but that I'm gonna get that shoe again. I'm definitely gonna buy that again.
Yeah. Yeah. That shoe is what let me know that the shoe game had changed
Mm-hmm.
post pandemic, because that's a regular shoe from our era. And the fact that I couldn't get it because
Right.
you remember how Richmond was. I mean, you were there the last day before we shut down. The mall was crumbling.
Right.
I mean, it was just us, Finish
Was
Line, and
gone.
Lens Crackers.
Yes.
And that old mall. Everything else was closed. Even Kids Foot Locker had closed. So we didn't open back up until July because Richmond was in such bad shape mall-wise. The city wouldn't let, Richmond Heights wouldn't let us open back up. So I didn't really put any footwork in because I'm like, you know, in our era, it's like, well, it's full family. It's going to be a million of them bitches. I'll be able to get them. You know what I mean? And once I couldn't get them, because the first few releases in the pandemic, you could get the Fire Red 5, you could get the DMP 6, you could get the Purple Chicago's, as I call them, the Court Purple 2.0. You could get them bitches. Niggas will sell them to you out the door, or if you get them online or whatever, but those Flint 13s were different, and it's just a shoe that it's always going to be 150 to me. The fact that it was 200 was crazy, but I couldn't pay resale for it. I'm like, man, 300 for these? Like, nigga, are you crazy? Like, I really wanted them. I wanted a fresh pair, but I had all the other ones. So I wanted to compare them for my YouTube channel. But, yeah, I'm about to just rock out with my 2010s without the 3M, man. Until I get a good condition used pair, because I can't do it.
Bro, to be honest,
I can't pay 300 for them.
Like, I still got my shoe plugs inside the stores, but I got a plug. Like, this one of my dudes, we work together and everything. And he showed me love at times. Like, I think the most I paid for a shoe was $330 for the Lightning Fours. I was on some hype beat shit. And it was just like, I'm over here scratching my damn head like, nigga, you know you ain't like my motto be like, motherfucker try to charge me that much, I'm gonna rob him. Like that's how I be feeling. Like, I mean, it be in the back of my head, like, man, I'll rob the shit out of you trying to come in with that crazy ass price. But then it was just like, this my dude, this my bro. He always show me love. So it was just like, man, because I ain't gonna cap. He was charging other people $350. So he does show me love. I got the 14s. They just retro with the what's them called? The mustard color ones. Yeah, the gingers. I paid regular price for them from him because they wasn't selling
ginger.
So he's like, I just give them cheap for regular price. Bring it. Bring it. But it's just like now, like, yes, some of these prices for some of these shoes is ridiculous. It's stupid. Like, I'm gonna show you another shoe. I got these. I found these, and actually, I found these in that hippie store that you used to work at because my bus lay over there. So I was literally like going over there to kill time. I was going over there to kill time because I had like 20 minutes. I get tired of people asking me these dumb questions like, "You catch this bus every day? You know what time the bus leaves?" So I said, "Let me go to Hibbit." I go in there. And I looked at the chick. I say, please say y'all ain't got these in the 13. Please don't have me in the 13. She's like, if we do, bring them out, right? I say, yeah, but try to have me not buy them. Man, they had them in the 13. I'm like, motherfucker. Just go ahead and put them on the register. $129. Go look online. $180. $180.
Yeah. You know, I just wanted. Let's think about it. I ran that hitter for a year and a half.
Yeah.
So the 28 is a part of your pick now. Then you're right there. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That never happened. You know, because I'm like, man, I'd have loved if your bus laid over while I was still out there.
Coming in there every time I go on break. Like, I'll be back. Give me about an hour. I'll be right back. Literally, like, I'll be coming up in there. Like, if you ain't got them, you can order them for me. Come on, bro. You know I would have been.
See, that's the thing. I used to be killing, I'd be jugging them orders, man. I'm like, man, we can order it for you, even hype shit.
Right. That's why I'm over
here. Still infrared sixes in the system if you want, you know, you get, you know, but.
Yes. Whoever said all them prices be stupid, they keeping it real.
Yeah, man. I am gonna say one thing about that Hibbit though. People always say when Barack took office, he still had black hair. My beard was still black before I started running that.
Yeah.
It was, you know, Barack hair was gray after the terms was up. My beard was gray after Hibbit, man. I ran that store for a year and a half. I went through so much shit there. You thought I was there for 3 or 4 years.
They be back doing like
crazy
motherfucker at that Hibbit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If I'm coming up in there on the Thursday and you know these ones don't come out on the Saturday and they do trying them on, you already know. Hey, look, I just be like this. Hear nothing, see nothing. Hell yeah, they be back doing. I ain't mad at them. Get your money.
Wow.
For real, shoot. Get your bread. Like, flat out. Like, for real. It was something else I wanted to show you, too. I've been going stupid hype beats, man. I told you, my birthday month. Hey, look, I got income tax rich this year. I don't normally do that. I got these, too. Yep.
Okay.
Never worn. And I you know what? I ain't mad at the sticker. I'm definitely not mad at the sticker. Can you see it? Like, I respected it. I'll say, you know what? I respect it.
Yeah, I see it.
Like, that's where I got them from.
Hey, do you fuck with my cousin Vintage? Okay. Yeah, that sound like, you know, because to me, they, other than Jordan 1s,
that's why I like that store.
Shit really well.
That's an honest store. And I got family in Buffalo too, because they got one in Buffalo. When I go to Buffalo, I'm gonna go there. I respect that store and the Feet Geek. Like some of his prices be like, let me just push this back up here, real nice and neat. But then some of it be like his prices be cool. It's a store in Menor, 216 Kicks. It's at Menor Mall. I want to rob them too. I ain't gonna even cap. Like
I already know. As soon as you said Menor, Kicks in the 216.
Ones.
I already know.
$6.79. Worn. I looked at that little boy. I said, "Hey, y'all for real? $6.79?" He like, "Yeah. Look, feel the quality of the leather. You can smell the leather. It's been worn, motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of here. Shoes dirty as hell. They want at least clean the motherfucker off. Make it look like it ain't been worn. That's my motto."
Yeah, I've been through there a few times. I've gotten a few things from them, but it was when they were still small time, when they was like new.
No, they
like I got my
now they done moved on up to the east side. Damn it. These motherfuckers, they got
I've heard
space, and them prices is just like y'all tweaking. Like I know y'all, hell no. Like not retro ones 200, dunks 250. I'm like, what the fuck? Hell no. Like no.
Yeah. Like I remember this was before the pandemic. They had a pair of 2015 UNC ones, and they wanted like 400 for them then. And I'm like, at the time, they might have been like maybe a 250, 220, 250 shoe. I mean, they've raised it, but now I kind of wish I would have got them because I still need that color, and now they're more. But yeah, they've always been, high.
Man.
The one place I wish I could have got to go to was the DF Kicks. I mean, I hate what happened to that kid, but I heard good things about his story. He was having rappers and famous niggas come in there, and
Quiz. What's up, bro? Hey, that's bro. That's bro. Quiz, what's good? Quiz, one of the most famous tattoo artists in Cleveland that don't get his respect like he's supposed to. That's my brother. Respect, Quiz. But
okay. Yeah. All right. Now let's fast forward a little bit. Now when did you start getting your own money?
Shit. My senior year at Shaw, I was working and hustling.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Multiple streams of income even then.
2000.
All right.
2000 on the dot.
You got out, what, 2000? All right. So you at Shaw, females everywhere. What fits and what clothing brands are you rocking with with the Kicks? Because I know we all got fits in the past. Like it's a few ingrained in my head. Like I'm like, yeah, I killed them niggas that day. What
man?
What was you rocking?
Man,
what was your go-to brand for
clothes? Yeah, but my senior year they wasn't tripping.
Y'all ain't have no uniforms, did you?
Say like senior year, they wasn't really tripping about, dress code and stuff. In the beginning of the school year, they was, but towards the middle, no, So I had the Pippins, and it used to be the uniform. But if I was out of uniform, support some the FUBU jeans and the FUBU jerseys. Hey, I'm old as fuck. Like I had with the fat. Hey, you know you was doing something when you had.
Hey, we both are
fat out because that was like the replacement for the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? So hey, look, them FUBU jerseys. Hey, man, the Fat Albert jeans with them on the backpacks. Yo, I had a gray pair. I had like 3 pair, but that gray pair, I used to wear that. Ooh, shit, I wore them bitches out. I wore them out. I ain't gonna cap.
Now,
Right.
I told you I worked at Euclid Superior at that foot action. But where were your like go-to places? Because that's you know, where were you? You know, Euclid Square was still around, Randall was still around, Tower City was still Tower City.
Rest in
Where
peace,
was you
but
getting your
eBay.
shit from?
Not eBay, East Bay, because like TNT across the street from Foot Action, East Bay would be the last resort. East Bay would be the last resort. So say like if you go downtown on Prospect, you know where Mike the Hatter at? It used to be a shoe store over there back in the days.
Yeah.
VIP. A lot of people did not
VIP?
know about VIP. A lot of people
VIP
didn't
sports.
know. Me and my sister, we were hey, whoever said that, the pullovers with the dad. Yes. Hey, yes. But VIP,
yeah,
we
my
would
nigga
go. Matter of
Al.
fact, that's where I got my the black and red 12s from there, VIP. But TNT will always be first. You know, like we would never go to Severance. Like my mom, she didn't want, because she felt, you know, like people was getting robbed back then for their shoes, like horribly. Like, so she ain't us to really like go places like
yeah,
we couldn't be in her eye view. So VIP downtown, definitely. That spot used to be so low key. Like a lot of people didn't know about VIP. So definitely there, TNT, VIP, and then East Bay will be the last resort. Family Sportswear.
Now, did you ever fuck with Family Sportswear? It was on Prospect too, but it was kind of like where.
What pair of Jordans did I
Ontario.
get from there? What pair of Jordans did I get from there? Because I know the Flint Grays. I mean the Flints I got from East Bay. Damn, it's gonna click in my. I'm gonna be asleep doing something else, driving the bus. It's gonna click in my head. Yeah, definitely.
Well, just text me, you know. Oh man, but yeah, like VIP. I remember at one point it was 3 VIPs because you know it was one at Lee and Harvard. They had one in Randall for like 2 years, but it didn't really hit. Yeah, my boy Cleveland Kicks, Ed Quiz, Goldfish. They used to have them and Garland used to have a random tip.
Hell yeah.
You know, I miss Garland. You remember Garland in Tower City? Like I remember when I was working at Champs in Tower City on the side in 07. That was the first time I remember them bringing the Super Tims back, and not just Next having them, but somebody else other than Next having them. And I remember they got the Euro Trekkers, like they used to get everything at Garland.
I'm saying this,
you know,
and it's funny that I'm saying this because I got hella boots, but I wasn't a boot person back then. I would literally walk out the house in the snow with some fucking tennis shoes on. 2 to 10 inches of snow and some Jordans or whatever. Like now, I got hella boots. You know what I'm saying? But back then, I used to.
But I ain't gonna lie. It's certain vintage shit. Even when I was still up there, it's certain vintage and older Tims I have. Like they ain't gonna never see the snow again. And then the certain ones, like we all got a pair of rough weeks for bad weather. You know what I'm saying?
So if I go in my basement and I show you this bag, you're gonna be like, wow, because it's like I got at least a good 10 to 15 pair of shoes that I'm about to I'm gonna drop off at the Foot Locker in East Cleveland, so they can just give them to the people that be at the plaza and stuff. Like I always give stuff away. So like. I gave away, like, I think it was Christmas last year or the year before. I was driving the 3 on Christmas Eve, and I just dropped the bag off by, like, 18th and Superior, because I know, 2100 right around the corner. So I just, like, dropped that bag off, and, I knew it was going to be gone by the time I go downtown, come back. I knew it was going to be gone. So, it definitely was. So I blessed somebody, so I gotta buy some more in the future. Of the wheats, because that ain't gonna never get old. Come on, I got some fire behind me though, bro. I don't even cap. Like,
Yeah.
I don't do no verses with the sneakers and stuff because I be like, man, they are not ready. But I don't even. I be humble, man. I be humble. I got some shit behind me though, for real. And this is half my stuff. Like I got stuff scattered all through my house, for real. I mean, I ain't got a lot like you know what I'm saying? But I got some shit. Or Hindu Zach, that's my bro too. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's bro.
Commission.
Like we did some business together and everything. Definitely did some business. I'm gonna show you something too. Hold up. I got this one shoe. I never wore it, and I probably would never wear it. It ain't this one. Where that box at? Okay, here it go. I gotta show you this one. I never showed you this before. I don't think we ever talked about it. Never wore
them. Ooh.
Mm.
Kobe's, the KB8 too. Well, now it's called the Crazy 2. Yeah. I love those. I love those. You dunk over Oster tag in those.
I almost sold them to
98.
But I said, nope, I'm going to keep them. That might be that. Yeah, that might be that one shoe.
No, Madison don't need those.
Any shoe that I got that my daughter, like, cause she don't understand she understand the concept, but she don't. That's that one shoe I'm gonna tell her. Whatever you do, don't get rid of it. Try to reserve it as much as possible. So you know, so you could just that's your college tuition if you do what I say, for real.
Yeah. Nah, I waited those out at Villa for a good 3 months before they went on sale. Like I got those in the purple ones. Like as soon as I saw that they was coming back, I'm like, I gotta get these. But niggas ain't gonna know what they are.
For them.
I gotta wait for them to go on sale. Yeah. Because they were the only place in Cleveland that really had, the old Kobe's. Because I remember, I knew that they was coming back because they used to put everything on Shumpert when he would be like off the court, his Instagram. And I saw him with him. I'm like, oh shit, them Kobe's is coming back. It's not the spaceship Kobe's. It's not the Crazy Eights. Okay, got the Sunshines too.
50 for them.
Yeah. See, James, that's why I fuck with you, man. Because see, you don't just be wearing the regular shit. You go out of the box. Nope. Niggas be scared of shit like that.
Now
I don't give a fuck if it's a Kobe or not. I can't really wear it.
Right, but that's the only shoe I'm not gonna wear. You ain't gonna never wear it. Like I got some dead stock shit behind me. Like
okay,
but that one shoe, that's what I'm saying. Like
I already know.
I pray for great health, wealth, and life. But that one shoe, I don't care. Like if something was to happen to me, and all this shit gotta go, I just want to make sure my daughter got that one shoe. She really want to be a sneakerhead. You gonna learn about that Kobe, flat out.
Yeah. No, respect. Okay. Well, now we're at the halftime portion of the show. Now is when I usually ask some either or questions. We've known each other for at least a decade. You've shopped with me at Next. You've shopped with me at Hibbett, at Foot Locker. You've always shown support. So I have to ask you, right now, well, you know what? We'll go back to the mid-2000s. That was when the sneaker game was still pure. You going with Next to City Blue?
I can't do both, can I? Man, so look.
Nah, you can't do both.
Honestly, next Randall Mall. Yeah, next in Randall Mall. I'll never forget. This nigga asked me. I went in there. I spent about a good $400. That nigga looked at me like, "What you do for a living?" Like, I don't sell drugs, nigga. Like, I work. Like, but next. You come on, man. We all know Next.
Okay. See, I'm gonna say City Blue. Only reason I'm gonna say City Blue is because, especially like late 90s, early 2000s, I would go look at the shit at Next and then go buy it at City Blue just because it was so much cheaper. And Next used to, they didn't throw deals the way City Blue did. Like, I mean, I got my Pelly leather out of City Blue for $100. You know, Next wasn't showing love like that. Now I used to shop there a lot.
Yeah.
But still, $100 for a Pelly.
And
this is back in 2000?
Me, I weigh like 225 now, right? Back in the mid 2000s, I was at 330 pounds, size 14. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was big as fuck. Like, but you couldn't tell because I'm tall, I'm 6'3". And I dress, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah,
I was in a 14. I wear a 13 now, but I was in a 14. You know how hard it was to find a 14 back then?
Mm-hmm.
And guess who always had a 14?
I believe it.
Exactly.
I believe it. Next. Yeah. Yeah. I know in my years at Next, we used to, because I used to get, especially when I was at Randall or Tower City, it didn't really happen at Coventry, but that was back when Nike started putting out men's 7s, and they still would have the 7Y. And girls would be like, so how come this one is $60 more? And I'm like, because it's a men's 7. But it's still a 7. And I'm like, yeah, but Next would have that. I'll just say if I had to pick a Next location, it would be Shaker Square, because they really used to fuck with me there, because I used to shop there quite a bit when I was at the Record Exchange. But City Blue, I still got better deals out of there. Like, I remember nobody likes the LeBron 5, right? Because of the patent leather. It's a true hoop shoe, but they gave me the LeBron 5, the Hunt Pack Forces, 2 hoodies, and 2 sweatpants for $200. Like, the LeBrons were $140, you know what I mean? So they used to show love at City Blue more. And shout out to Cleveland Kicks, my boy Anthony, talk about the City Blue bags. I still got some of them in storage somewhere. Remember the City Blue bag with the legs and the bricks and shit?
Bag still.
Yeah, just like I still got some old Next bags, the clear ones with the little, when Next used to have the little black squares with Next in it before they got all fancy and shit. So
that's when it used to be
that's all Cleveland right there.
To go sneaker
you know,
shop.
I miss that.
Like
when
the Cool Gray 9s came out. Ooh, I was hype beast mode. That was my food days too. I was hype beast. I went to Randall. My bro worked at Foot Locker. They had a 14, but they was holding it for somebody else. I said, look, I'll give you an extra 100. We can't do it. I go to City Blue. It's a line. But dudes ain't coming out with boxes in the bag. They just coming out with shoe bags. I mean, with the bag with the shoes in them. Dude looked at me. He said, what size? I'm like, 14.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, this your lucky day. This the last pair. They wouldn't give me the box. But I was too happy. Walked out like, shit. And then they only charged me, what was it? It was like 175, 180, somewhere around there. Because I can't remember. Because I don't think George was, the 17s was out then too. Those were 200. Yeah, those were 200. But they wasn't, retros wasn't as high as they are now. No, it definitely wasn't.
Nah, it shouldn't have been that much. It should have only been like 125 or something. But I know. I was just gonna say right quick. That was the first release I ever worked, like ever. And I was at East Cleveland at Euclid and Superior, and because it was like a year and a half after the Cool Gray 11, they had us with all these preparations and all this shit. And I remember saying, I'm like, these are nice, and I'm gonna buy them, but these aren't the 11s. It's not gonna be like how it was for them. And it wasn't. It was like the exact opposite. Like, I'm early in the retail game, and I'm trying to sell these. I'm trying to sell them to people because they didn't hit in East Cleveland, and I thought they would. But that shit was crazy.
I'm not.
Those
really
are good times.
The
game was pure back then.
I do have a few pair of 9s. I got like 2 pair of 9s or 3. But if those were to come back out, I'll be on my hype beast shit and I'll get them.
The only one that I would buy the olives again just because my pair is starting to crumble, and the white, black, and red. Those are the only two I really care about. I mean, if they retro the shadow or not the shadow, the charcoal, the black, gray, and red, or even the UNC because those have only gotten one retro apiece. They could do that. Now, before I say what I'm going to say about the 9, as a Nike employee, these views are just mine. They are not those of Nike Inc. or Converse. They underutilize the 9. They put out a lot of fuck nigga colorways for the 9. Like, why even come out with all red 9? You know what kind of audience you trying to get with that all red 9?
And I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
Like, I can't do no solid red shoe. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I used to be on it too. Like, big dog and I still to this day, like, I can't do no solid, like, them 9s was ugly as fuck. Like, why?
And then you don't have to always add patent leather on it.
Hey, whoever said
that like makes it worse.
Got him.
You don't have to add the patent
it's
leather.
cool. Hey,
now,
whatever floats your boat.
Hey, if I loved 9s, because I'm not big in the 9s or the 10s. I mean, I have them, but like I don't think I've bought a 9 since I did buy the Dream It Do It 9. But before that, we're going back to when I was on Coventry and I bought them statue and them gray 9s in 2015. Like, and they wasn't nothing. I could just get them. You know, you have a little line, but 9s is always left over. When we was at Richmond, we had all them bullshit 9s with the iridescent. You remember that shit? You know,
my son's mom,
I
hope she on here too.
Why?
She got a pair of 9s. I just be like, them motherfuckers is ugly as fuck. And she be wearing them motherfuckers. I'm talking about she's a sneakerhead horribly. But I mean, not worse than me, but she definitely be on her shit. But them motherfucking not if it's any shoe of hers I can throw away, and what happened to them? I just bought you another pair of Jordans. Oh, she is on here. Oops. Sosa Diddy one.
Well, what's her name on here?
But
how you doing?
But them 9s.
Oh, she said it right there.
What 9s are they?
Shout out to her.
9s are they? I don't know.
What 9s are they?
I know they just.
What are they? The ones with the...
like they just like.
Oh, they the ones for the women where it's like change the world or something. It's like one is yellow,
I think so.
And the other is like orange and shit, like on the other shoe.
Ugly. They fucked up and ugly. I gotta be like, no. And she be having the audacity to talk about my shoes though. Like, your shoe taste is not tasteful. Like, what? Yep, it's the change the world ones. Them motherfuckers is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we did.
No, I kind of veered off from the either or. Shoot, we could just jump right into sneakers now. We'll come back to that, you know, or talk about that next time. But like, when you look at the game now, you know, we're from the same era, both from Cleveland, different parts. Like, obviously, we could say I'd like to go back to how it was, but is there anything about today's game that you like? Nothing?
Go ahead.
I've got one thing. I do. It's kind of a double-edged sword because it's kind of like what used to be fun was the anonymity of the shoes, where it's like you just go into a store and it's like, damn, man, when the fuck these come out? You know, but now I guess I do like the fact that there's so much information where you can kind of, you know, where before it was like you might see it in Slam or you might see it in Vibe or East Bay, but the amount of information about the shoes, I mean, we already know about shit coming out next year. So that part I do like. I don't like the direction that they're going with the reimagined, I should say. Now, I was lucky to hit, because that's the box I have here. I wasn't able to get the 1, and I really wanted the 1. I was able to hit on the 3. But did you see they're supposed to be reimagining the Black and Red 4, where it's like a beat-up 4?
Yep, I definitely did.
Did you put that online earlier? Okay, I think I saw that in our group. Like, I could wear my pair from 2012. Those Black and Red 4s were made like shit. So I could wear them. I mean, they're not yellow, but the paint is chipping, and I like I ain't gonna say semi-beat, but I don't mind certain shit looking weathered. Like, I have 2 pairs of these. This is the pair that gets worn. Like, I have a near dead stock pair, but it's covered in glitter. That's what the ones do. But these have so much more character. I just wear these. I mean, I don't even have any Jordans in this apartment for real, but everything is locked up. But I do keep these around. These are like my do everything.
Okay, I'm
shoes.
gonna ask
so.
So
that needs.
You know what I dislike about. I dislike about the sneaker game now. It's actually like how we can sit up here and communicate and just talk about the love for shoes and stuff, and just really be like, look, we got this, you got this, I got that, and just really communicate. A lot of these youngins that's really out here making money, they don't have those type of conversations. Everything is a hustle to them. Yeah, there's no love. Like, I hate it. Like, I wanted the reimagined ones. I'm on Sneakers app. Son's mom on Sneaker app for me. That was like, I think that was my 7th L I took. It was one of them L's that I took, and it just you just want to punch the air sometimes, and then I just be like, the prime example. Don't get me wrong, make your money, but every store that you go to, they got those reimagined ones for $500. Like, and then it be going through my head like, hey man, I would rob the shit out this motherfucker. Like, that thought process be going through my head. Like, I ain't gonna do it because I got too much to lose. But it ain't that serious. But $500 for a pair of shoes, you gonna be mad as fuck if the first person step on them, and then it might not be intentionally. So that's my biggest gripe. And I mean, don't get me wrong, hustlers do what you do. Like, I don't complain. I respect the game, but the thing is, it's just like Jordan brand, Nike, they see what's going on out here. They know what's hot. They know what they doing. They following the trends, and they're setting the trends. And it's like, why is it that the quantity is so low? I wanted to get the 85s, the black and white 85s. Same thing.
You had messaged me about that. I ain't had no plug on them either. I had actually forgot about them, but I would have liked to have had them because it's one of the only OG colors I don't have, and I didn't get them in 2014. I just got my first house, so I didn't really have the money for them.
Damn, like, that's when I really started complaining, like, just venting about, huh?
It's a regular ass shoe, man.
But it's like, and then
it's a regular ass shoe
because it's another shoe store in Lakewood that I follow, and they same like hours later they got 3 boxes of the shoes. Like, see, this that bullshit that what I'm saying. This the same bullshit that I be talking about. Like, they fuck the game up. Like, it's so everybody. That's like tattooing. Everybody want to tattoo, but everybody can't tattoo. When it comes to the shoes, everybody want to resell, but everybody can't resell. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and everything isn't resellable. Because the thing that sucks about Cleveland, sneaker-wise, is it's all monopolized. Like, if you want to go in a store and you want some limited or tier zero shit, you have to fuck with the exhibition. You have to. If you don't want to take the online route. If you want any kind of SB, limited or not, you got to fuck with West Side Skate, which is right down the street from Chili Kicks. You know, and they don't really respect you if you ain't been shopping there or if you ain't no real skateboarder. I just want the dunk.
Right.
I like dunks. I've always liked dunks. I don't give a fuck about skateboarding. I haven't owned a skateboard in the 80s. But that shouldn't stop you from wanting to sell me the shoe. I just want the shoe, you know. And with Next, if you don't pull that card, I've been shopping here since y'all was in Shaker Square.
Right.
Y'all was Chagrin River coming in, all this whole shit. You ain't get no love there. You know? So that's the one thing I hate about Cleveland. And the one thing I do feel as far as sneakers, and I do feel that the kids that really want to be in the game like we were when we were young, where it's like it was fun to cop sneakers and to have a bunch of sneakers, they can't do it like us because they can't make those relationships with the people in the stores because everything is digital. You know, which, yeah, it might be easier, but what about the customer journey? You know, maybe I want to start fucking with the store where I'm selling socks or I'm buying hats and I'm buying other shit. You know what I mean?
When
like,
I had
that's what it's about.
And you said that they had those Jordan jackets at the Next on Coventry for 50% off, some crazy number you said, and they were $30. Remember what I did? Remember I hit you up.
Oh, them Jordan 3 jackets.
I hit you on Good Looking Out. I hit you up, and you remember I said you need something from out of here, just off GP. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you show me love. You're like, hell yeah, I'm shoot up there. Hey, is anything you need? I know you know what's going on. You know what I mean? But just for that, like, and that's the thing, and that's like any plug that I really got that's actually working at a store, like, I'll always look out for them. Like, I know, like, because number one, they ain't charging me what resellers is charging me, but I'm gonna still make sure, like, okay, here go good $30, $40 just offhand. You ain't asking me for it, but I'm gonna make sure that you get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, like I remember, off GP.
You did that when we moved down here. I remember you sent me a couple dollars, man. I
know you selling shit. I ain't really, you know, it ain't nothing really I like that I see, but hey, bro, here, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations on the move. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like, I've always been like that. I'm a genuine dude. Like, for real. I mean, where Cleveland Kicks at? Yeah, I used to do bullshit back in the days, but I don't do it no more. But you know what I'm saying? But like, just that genuine, like, man, you didn't show me love so many times. Like, just sitting up. It was one time you never knew I was really ready to be on some murder shit, but I sat up in that store and talked to you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even mention what happened. Like, I was going through some bullshit that day. And I'm just like, man, I'm ready to go off some shit. And it's like, me just sitting up in that store talking to you, it really, like, put my mind frame into somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Man, fuck that shit. Like, man, I appreciate those conversations. That's why it's like, damn, like, if you do move to Columbus, nigga, I'm gonna come fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna fuck with you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether we physically dapping each other up and communicating, talking, or whatever. Like, that's always. So yeah, I do thank you. I mean, I definitely do, man. I appreciate this for real.
Yeah. Oh, no problem, man. I just you know, I mean, we've seen each other go through some stuff. I'm going through some shit now, but you know, I remember when you was, you know, going through, you know, all of that, and you know, I'm glad that, you know, you still here. You know, you always been a good brother. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being here on the show.
I've been waiting.
You know,
like, man, I've been waiting. Hey, remember they tried to play me on the commission page when I put them Iversons up, man? They was trying to play me. I'm like, man, I was shit on everybody. Like, they don't even know.
They don't even know, man. That's why I know on Facebook, not really in the commission, niggas just won't like it. But like, I get a lot of hate because, you know, working for Converse, I'm wearing Converse half the time now. Don't mean I don't still have all the other shit too, but you know, people will be like, "Oh, he ain't really got nothing. He just wear Chucks." And it's like, nigga, you have no idea. I will murder your whole life with the sneaker shit. But it's cool.
I told her, you know, I said I'm gonna be on live tomorrow night, and I said it was so funny. I said the one that be posting pictures, he be wearing Chuck Taylors most of the time, and she'll tell you she's still on it. She'll tell you, like bro, like a lot of people don't know, like you can humble a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people, like they just don't understand. Like that's why it's just like I don't really show like what I got. Like like I'll post some bullshit on there. I'll be posting like, yeah, I was acting the fool this month. I ain't gonna lie, I got the for my birthday month. On my birthday, I got the dunks, the Fruity Pebble dunks. I got the Jordan 2 Detroits. My best friend got them for me. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Hey, I'm trying to find a fit.
I got them bitches. That's a great shoe. I can't wait to pull the boys out.
The box is stupid.
The box is hard. I love it all.
And then I got the most comfortable shoe in shoe history of Jordans after Jordans, the Jordan 37 Bordeaux. That is the most comfortable shoe ever. I love them. I paid $185. It was like $200 because I got free shipping. I put them on. It felt like I was walking in heaven. So I got them. That's 3 pair of shoes. My birthday is February 2nd. So that's 3 pair of shoes in one day. Thank you. Then I can't even think.
Happy belated, by the way.
They behind me. I'm just gonna say that because I got some shit. Like I got some shit. Man, I'm like, man, that's why I said I gotta delete them apps off my next iPhone. Like I can't do it. Like I want the cement 3s, but it's just like every time I talk about it, my mom be like, nigga, you know you about to take that L. You know you about to take that L.
Nah. Hey, you never know. I haven't won nothing on sneakers since the tree lines last June. So it's been a lot of L's, you know, and even though it's by way of Converse, like, you know, I work for the niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'll never win. So for them to give me these, I haven't opened them up yet, but for them to give them to me, I'll open them up right now. So they come with the warm box already, and you know the regular cement 3 paper.
Oh, them bitches is beautiful. Oh.
Yeah. So it's bad. Like my estranged wife will tell you, I was hurt that I didn't hit on the Lost and Found.
Right.
This almost makes it better. Chicago 1 is just my favorite shoe, even before it was a thing. I have my pair from '94. I've had since '95. Like that's the way you feel about that Kobe is how I feel about my Chicago 1s because I've had them since 8th grade. You know what I mean? And I can still fit them. But I really needed these just because all of mine are either from '94 or '03. None of them are wearable. So to finally have a pair that I can wear again.
Ask me which one? What's my favorite silhouette?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was getting there.
The 3. It's the 3.
What is
it's
it?
The 3.
The 3?
So it's the 3, the 11, the 1, the 12, the 13s, and the 14s. But the 3 is definitely my favorite one. Like I got the infrared 3s behind me. I can't remember. I know I got the Cardinal 3s. I got the Pine 3, the Pine Green 3s. Shit. What else? I don't know. I know the 3 is like one. The 3 is mainly my favorite silhouette. They're more comfortable. They're definitely more comfortable.
Yeah. Like the last three I
I
bought
want those.
before these was I bought those desert elephants. And then before that, I don't think I got one since the patchwork. I regret not trying to get the fire reds, but they're still like around.
I had the fire
they're like my
reds
least
that
favorite
came
of the
out
OG3s.
in what was the last time they retroed them before last year? I had that pair. I sold them like because I
13.
I
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the pair I still wear.
Yeah, I
Submit
sold
print
them.
is like
Like
black. It's not even
fire
really
red
submit.
threes coming out again. I'm like, let me go ahead and give somebody these hype beast moment. I had the box, the keychain, everything. Here, give me this quick 200. I only paid 80 for them. Give me this quick 200. You know what I'm saying? I straight sold them. But yes, the three is definitely my favorite silhouette. Like I love the 3. And what's crazy is I don't even have the black and elephant 3s because every time I try to look for them prices be ridiculous. Like, come on now, 400, 216 kicks. They had a pair in there my size, and I was about to buy them until I'm like, I was on it. I ain't care. Like, if they 250, they 250. Pulled the shoe down because it's way up there. I knew it was a 13. I pulled the shoe down, 575, and they used. You got me fucked up. Let me put that back and walk out of here. Like, no. But that's one of them shoes that I'm going to buy. And when I buy, I'm going to buy 2 pair of them. Definitely buy 2 pair. But the 11s, I just start really, like, getting into the 11s. Like, I got the cherry red 11s that just came out. I just got them. I got them after my birthday. And then I actually got the cherry red, the lows too. And I found those for a decent price. Like I found those for a decent ass price. Okay. So I got both pair of them. I got the Win like 96. Fuck. I got some shit. I know I got, man. See, I got stuff scattered all around here. So trust me, like I definitely like the 11s. I got at least 10 to 12 pair of the 11s. No fronting. Yeah, like I'm just there's certain ones I just love to wear, and then there's just certain ones that I've never worn. So, but I'm gonna have to start wearing them soon. Yes, 575. You go up in there, trust me, you gonna it ain't even worth going in there for real. Like if you wanna go to a boutique store that's in Cuyahoga County, like if you're just trying to look for something for real, my vintage cousin, my cousin vintage, go in there. Them prices is reasonable. Very reasonable. Very. Yeah. Yeah. So as a Pocahontas, if you ever are in the Cleveland area, just let me know. I'll definitely point you in the right direction. Yeah. But I still miss Cleveland, James. I mean, you know what? When I used to do truck driving, I learned to appreciate Cleveland. Like going to other cities and stuff, like especially in the South, like I seen some shit. Like I couldn't. Like you be ready to kiss the nasty ass concrete coming back. As soon as you see Tower City, you get emotional going to other places. Like, man, what the fuck? I kid you not. I know we getting off the subject, but it's the city. This is probably the worst city in the United States of America, but it gets it's not known because there's no national headlines about it. It's called Laredo, Texas. Anybody that's a truck driver on here and they've been to Laredo, if you really know what's up, these motherfuckers kill people. Them Mexicans down there are stone cold killers. Chief of police got anointed. He started talking shit about the Mexican gangs. An hour later, they shot his truck up. 170 plus shots. Murder. And it just be like, you be like, I'm ready to go home. Damn. Like, I can deal with these ignorant niggas up here. But down there, they'll treat you like Emmett Till talking to their women. Like, flat out. treat you like Emmett Till for real. Like, don't look at them, none of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you black, white, or if you not Mexican, they know you a truck driver. Ain't no such thing as no tourist down there. Flat out. Somebody said they knew you missed it.
I was on this other show talking about some shit.
I mean, regardless how far you go, you gonna remember where you come from. Like, I don't care how far you go. Like, hell no. I was in Detroit like two weekends ago, and it's just like, where y'all from? Cleveland.
Yeah. Because you know, I met this young lady. She was like, so, and she didn't know. I mean, she ain't from Northeast Ohio. She was like, "Where's your favorite place to be?" And I'm like, "In the world?" I'm like, "Shaker Heights." She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "It's a suburb of Cleveland. It's where I grew up, you know." But yeah, that's where I'd be. I mean, if money was no object, and I had money's mammy, I'd probably have a house in, I don't know, Moreland Hills or Pepper Pike or something. But yeah, I miss Cleveland. I don't really care about the snow because you live there. I lived there for almost 40 years. I've only been down here for 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's weird being someplace where if it snows, everything closes. But
I mean, I'll be down there ghost riding.
It's so rare for that to happen.
You know, I'm doing donuts and everything. 2 inches of snow. Y'all having a state of emergency. But look, I'm going to show you something. This how fucked up the sneaker game is. So I got this shoe. I got this under retail from Finish Line at Beechwood Mall. I paid for the shoe. I paid for this motherfucker online and went and picked it up. $126. Because it wasn't selling. You can, if you find this shoe anywhere now, and you paying for it. For real.
Yeah. It was made with really, really good leather because at Hibbett, I couldn't really sell them either. What I did to kind of, I sold a few pairs just by switching out the laces because, you know, they come with white laces too. The white laces kind of make them look better. It kind of breaks up the red. But those FIFA 4s were made well. Everybody bought the 12s, but I couldn't give the 4s away. You know, those black laser 4s with the gun bottom, I couldn't really sell those. I see those go for a lot now.
Yeah.
And those Flight Nostalgia 4s, I call them the Diet Fire Reds. You remember them? Yeah, all that shit. Because pre-pandemic, we had a bunch of them FIFA 4s that I had made it to. It was a bunch of them there too. I kind of, my love of the 4, I kind of wish I had some, but I had more than enough opportunity to get them. One shoe that I bought multiples of that I wish I would have bought more, the Denim 6, just because of how you can customize it. I bleached a pair.
I ain't gonna lie. So the 4s, I dislike them, even though I have quite a few pair. Because walking in them, you be ready to throw them shoes across the yard when you get home. Like, I'm about to walk barefoot. They're so uncomfortable. I can't even lie. Yeah. Man, the 4s is uncomfortable.
Really? I'm the only person I get that don't really bother me.
If you see me in a pair of 4s, I was on some hype beat shit. Like, flat out. But
you know what, though? If you take the laces out of those clowns,
these motherfuckers here, shit. I didn't have these. And what, just take them all the way out?
Yeah, take them laces out of them crowns. Yeah, like, now you know me, I'm still a nerd with this shit. So if it's an OG color, I'll keep the laces in the crown. But if it's like a colorway like that, I'll just lace it through the hole because it'll give me more space in the footbridge.
Oh, you already know
it won't be as tight.
Fuck you up.
It won't be as tight on the pinky.
You already know, Jack.
It was them 2012 4s, black and red, the white and cement, the Thunders, those Cavs 4s. They were all made so poorly. They switched up how I had to wear them.
narrow shit. Yeah,
Pinky.
I
Be crying.
actually
So,
I had 2012 pair. I had I had Zach repaint them for me, wore them like 2 times, and I sold them. I had the
okay.
countdown pack pair too. The same thing. I had them paint them, and I sold them.
Yeah.
Because I had some Kobe's I didn't want. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really a Nike Kobe fan, all like that. Yes. So we made a deal.
Like
And
the Adidas one's
he
better.
lightweight got the better
Okay.
half of the deal. No, he didn't, because the other Kobe's I ain't paid nothing for, really. I got them from Avalon on Coventry. Yep. So I ain't really pay nothing for them. So, but the
Coventry.
the tens,
Mm-hmm.
not the Grinches, but the other tens, the lime green ones, they was all lime green. I had gave we did like a little exchange for, service for the shoes, because like, remember I told you I don't like solid color shoes. Like, if the shoes are solid, I don't like it. And then I'm not a Kobe fan really on the Nike side. Like, I do got the 2K4 Hirachis. I got the white, blue and red ones. I got those. I paid
Classics.
under price for them. But I got some other Kobe's too on the Nike side. But I'm not really a Kobe fan with the on the Nikes. But the Adidas, yeah, like the Crazy Eights, I'm probably going, if I can find a decent pair, like the originals, I'm gonna buy them when I get a chance.
I'm embarrassed to say, but I've never owned just the regular black and white Crazy 8. Every time I've
Mm.
had an OG Crazy 8, it's always the one he wore in the All-Star game, where the 8 is like, purple and gold. So I always had the All-Star one he wore in that 98
So, no,
All-Star
here go
game
a
going against
question.
Jordan, but I never had just the regular
Why
black and white
everybody
one.
shitting on the hybrid Jordans? Back in the days, the Dub Zeros was the shit.
Hey,
The Dub Zeros, the fucking,
a lot of them niggas wasn't around then, though,
the
man. You
Spitz
know
Ike.
that.
Do you know they call them West Side J's up here?
Spitz Ike.
But you know what? The 6 rings.
Oh, yeah.
The,
Six rings.
The 6 rings. Them the West Side J's. And my thing is, this my thing. I mean, I understand what Jordan doing, but I ain't gonna lie, it's too many colors coming out. Like, too many colors. Like, it's getting ridiculous. They fucking up the pimpins too. The air tempos with the air on the side. They oh man, they doing them dirty. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want a pair no
They done
more.
hoard them out.
I don't even want a pair. Like, when I say they doing them dirty, they doing them dirty. But it's just like them colors. Like, it's just too many colors. Like, they release so many colors of shoes. You would think that Master P and Jordan got a plan. You remember No Limit CDs used to come out once a week? That's how Jordan's is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, No Limit
Remember the
shit. That's
Source
how it is with Jordans
magazine
now.
be a whole
Like,
2-page ad. It's just
I do got some side Jordans, like the little
Every
Air
week.
Maxes and stuff, the 200s. I do got a few pair of them. I got the it was another Jordan that they what was the Pro Strong? Then was the Van Bakers, right? So I got the original black, white, and green pair, like the Sonic color. I got those. I ain't even wear them because I don't want nobody to be like, they make the whatchamacallits. But I got them. Yeah, yeah. But I definitely got those. Those
make the 13.
They in my daughter's room in her closet. That's how I got so many shoes. I got shoes in her closet.
Yeah, I had to have those.
Right.
And again, people be talking shit, but I'm like, man, you wasn't there, so you don't know. But up until they introduced retros again in 1999, those Team Jordans were just as big a deal as the regular Jordans because we had never seen them.
Here go my, my 2K4s. I paid underpriced for them. Underpriced at Villa. Definitely at Villa. What else? Oh, the 5s too. The 5s is the most uncomfortable shoe ever. Yes. I got some fives. I'm telling I got some shit on the
What?
shoe
Jordan
side. I
5?
just don't. I be humble, like, cause I'm telling you, like, I don't want to hit nobody upside the head on the verses, cause I don't want them to be crying their feelings to get hurt. But the shoe of all time that I wanted as a child, and I never got. My bro wound up getting for me last year. I think it was last year, the year before, which was these. Yup, this color though. I ain't want no other color.
Oh, the
They
air
was about to
raids.
do this one dirty too at first, but I ain't want no other color but this one. And I only wore them like once or twice. Like these and them Kobe's, them like my two gems. But like Air Maxes and stuff like that, I got some.
Okay.
I got some shit. Vapor Maxes, they're comfortable. Yeah, I got some shit. I ain't gonna even cap. Oh, I did have these back in high school too. And I had wound up getting them again. Hold on. Yes. Yes. I had these back in high
Oh, the
school.
IEs, the OG IEs.
So
Yeah, love those.
yeah, this my room. This is my bedroom I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, I got shoes. It's crazy because I still got shoes in my basement. I got shoes in the basement. I got a tote in this closet. I got boxes in the other closet. I got some shit. I just found. I kid you not. And if my son's mom still watching, she can vouch for me. I had found some Jordan Retro ones, the Sports Center ones. I found them for $50. The dude sold them because they were yellowing. I just really I put the stuff on them. I set them out. I took them to work with me. I set them on the dashboard in my truck because it was sunny yesterday. They look brand new. They look brand fucking new. Like, I'm like, shit. I'm like, this probably the easiest come up ever.
Yeah, and the soles
Right.
on those were kind of like cream.
Oh, yeah, they came out.
They weren't ever
I
white.
forgot what stores was in Euclid Mall.
Yeah, you came up on that
Euclid Mall, Randall Mall was the spot. Like, you go to Randall, everybody up at Randall Mall. Yeah. Like, Euclid Mall, yeah. Yeah.
I know Foot Locker was in there. I just remember Foot Locker, but I'm sure they had other stuff too. But I know with Randall, at one point, it was Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, Lady Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Champs. The whole Foot Locker umbrella was in Randall, as well as Next, City Blue, Athletic Addict, Athlete's Foot, Lady Blue, like the whole mall. It was like shoe store heaven, you know. And I'll say for Cleveland, we never recovered from losing Randall as a sneaker place. We never recovered from that, you know, because certain places, they got their spots. Like out here, Greensboro got spots, Raleigh got spots, Durham, Winston-Salem. Of course, if you go, you know, where I'm at in Greensboro, Charlotte's only like an hour and a half from here. All them cities have spots, but they all got malls that sort of was like Randall, but they ain't got no more because of the way the country is now. The mall, to me, a mall only makes it if it's an outlet or discount mall, or if it's a super upscale mall. It seems to be all the middle ground malls are gone. And in Cleveland, Apartment has been turned into a strip mall. It's like Severance. Great Northern and Strongsville are still there. Great Northern, even though to me it's kind of a middle mall, it's still kind of
definitely. You know what's crazy?
Upper
I know
crust,
you ain't been
you
here
know what
in
I
a
mean?
minute. So, Tower City, they had closed Foot Locker down. Yeah, and then it was literally just Champs, Villa, and this rinky dink ass. I tell folks don't go to that store, like, unless you're trying to buy some fake ass shit. It's like 360 or something, man. Them shoes be fake than a motherfucker. Like, they just look from a distance, they look fake. They just closed down Champs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I knew if they closed down Foot Locker, Foot Locker would close down Champs too. That's crazy. I mean, that Foot Locker was supposed to be a house of hoops, especially the way it was set up. Like, it was supposed to be a house of hoops, but Tower City was
they
against
got
it,
a
so it didn't
it's called the
happen.
Foot Locker
but,
Power Store, because you know it's all three of them in one. Yep, right next door to it. And I'll be scared to go in there too, because they be having my size and shit, and I just be like, man, not going here, not going here. Fuck it, we going. And they be having my size and shit, man. But like, what I'm like with me now, what I'm about to start doing, like, I'm gonna start focusing on, you know, my son. You know, I wanted a girl when I first started having children. I have a girl, so I prayed for a boy, and I got a boy. So it's like, and I ain't gonna buy him no more shoes until his mama start putting on his fucking shoes, because I got him the lost and found ones in infant size. He got the black and red. Damn, I didn't lost count. The 12s. No, he got the black and red 13s, and I got him a pair of all white Air Force Ones. And she ain't put them on that shoe yet, so I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna start focusing on him and my daughter and stuff with their shoe game. I bought my daughter a pair of shell toes, all black and white shell toes from Grove City for $30. You know, I'm on it like, what? These motherfuckers cost $30.
Nice.
She like, ugh, daddy, them ugly. I'm looking at her like, hey, you kiss my ass. This is classes. You're gonna wear them. But guess what I did? Just because she wear them, but I wanted to buy me a pair. Never wear them. They over there with other shoes and stuff. But I definitely, man, I'm gonna shit on somebody one day in that group on the verses. I promise you, I am. One day.
Yeah, I
man,
mean,
because you a
I've been
sneaker
trying to
guy.
battle
I
somebody
told
there,
you,
but nobody want to battle me.
You know you doing too much when you got boxes and you got the pictures of the shoes on the boxes. And that's Mr. Zach. That's Mr. Zach. Like, hell no, I'm not battling you.
Yeah, I seen that he did that.
Remember these?
Yeah.
Yup. I didn't have these for
the Trenners. The Roy Joneses.
These came out. Oh, 2000. Hold on, let me see. 2016. I didn't have these.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I was in the blue ones together.
I'm like, I remember I wanted those back in the days, and I couldn't get them. I guess I was getting in trouble too much. Oh, I found these too. I found these for underpriced. I probably ain't gonna never wear them. I want to see Chris do a versus.
Nice.
Yeah, I told you, you the GOAT. Trust me. Ain't nobody about to fuck with you. Oh, here go them tools. Hold on, let me. Hey, this box right here.
Yeah.
I love the box.
Whew. Yeah. That won me over.
Man.
218.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to have them.
Nope.
At first,
and
I was
look what
like,
I
man, I wish
paid
they was
for
a high,
though.
but I'm good with them being a low.
Like I mean, humble. Oh, these. So I got a story with these and why these will never get worn again. So I don't know if you can see. You see right there? Oh, let me go back. You see how it's like it looked like it's been tampered with? Where it's probably the other shoe. So I put these on for the first time Father's Day 2021. I went to Youngstown. I had a drone. I was flying this motherfucking drone over a creek, and the bitch went in the creek. And I called myself going to look for the drone, and I had these motherfuckers on. It was worse than this. I could still get away with them because I only wore them once. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, I slipped so many times in these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'll never wear them again. Never wear them again. What else? Air Jordan 11 Retro Low. I got some shit over here, bro. For real. My Kyries, I don't even wear my Kyries, honestly, because I hold on to them, especially since Nike did what they did. But I ain't gonna lie, I like the Ja Morants. They simple, they quick. I like them. Like I might have to buy a pair now.
I plan on trying to get at least one, because I like him. You know, he's shaking things up. People like, oh well,
they already had that in plan.
They got rid of Kyrie and they put Ja on. I'm like, nah, this was already in.
But what
in
happened
the works.
was with Kyrie,
yeah, before the stuff with Kyrie.
Did, well, I ain't gonna say stupid shit. Let me rephrase from saying that. When Kyrie did what he did, that just opened the door more for. That was a smart move by Nike. What they did, it was just like perfect timing for Ja to really shine. Like a perfect time. Man, I got some shit over here. You about to have me going through this shit? Like, but definitely. But that's one pair of shoes I'm gonna get. Like, I want the Kyrie 8s, but everybody's trying to sell them for too much. But too much. I still got these.
Yeah.
I got these years ago. At least the Formidable Foes.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
I got these, and I got the
supposed to be like the Sonic. That's like 2013.
Yep. Because I don't really, man. You know, you gotta follow a trend and shit with the mids and all that. And I'll just be like, man, I'm gonna do what I want to do. But my Kyries, like, never wore them. I probably wore these. Oh, the tools, them the parade tools. I can't. Yep.
Nice.
I can
white
show you better than I can tell
stuff
you.
on the strap.
Yeah. Those ain't going nowhere. My Kyrie
Cleveland
is special.
Right there.
I found these for cheap. I ain't gonna lie, they ugly, but the price, I couldn't beat it. But I probably ain't gonna never wear them. But yeah, I definitely got my favorite Kyrie is the 7 right now. I got the Weatherman 7. I like the inside of the box. I wore them for like half a day and I put them up. We ain't talk about the LeBrons. Yeah.
That might be a whole other show for that.
I want the when are the ones coming back out? The red and white ones. I'm gonna probably allegedly take that L too,
March 21st.
Or try to get it. Oh, you know what? Pray for me too. I put my bid in for them dunks for tomorrow. Hopefully, I win. Yeah, that's Foot Locker too. I actually got status points for Foot Locker and stuff. But yeah, man, I got some stuff, man, for real. I just don't. Like I said, I be humble. You know, I just be trying not to really go in on people. I even got some Chuck Taylors too. Like I got the I got the red ones. I'm gonna always those. And then I got the
nice
Chuck Taylor tools, the All-Star tools. I got the black and white ones. I got them from Next downtown. Tower City.
With the lunar inside.
So definitely got some fire over here.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah, now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know this may sound bad. Since I just moved into this place, the thing that's different about down here is it's kind of like, all right, you're in certain areas, because Cleveland is real segregated to the point where you could tell this area is black, this area is white, this area is mixed, this the hood, this ain't. Here, everybody is everywhere. So I don't really have a feel for the neighborhoods. So because I
Oh
don't
wow.
really know, all I did was just bring my Converse here. Because I mean, like I said, I just switched shoes out because it's still stuff at the house. I've got stuff in storage, but yeah, since I only plan on staying in this apartment for a year, I didn't really want to bring too much. That's why I'm just in this room full of Converse, you know. But yeah, when I get things really settled and I have more than just this and those Bobcats I just wore here, I'm gonna show you, you know, how I had things set up because, you know, I mean, God forbid somebody try to run up in here.
Hey, look, I'm paranoid, right? So all my back windows, because I stay on the west side, I'm almost by the airport, and yeah, it's so peaceful over here now.
Okay.
Like it's peaceful. Like I love it, but the only thing I hate is my children. Well, my daughter is more Bedford, so that's south, but my son is east. My job is east. The family members that I communicate with is east. My business is, because I got vending machines too, so that's on the east side. Like everything I do is mainly east, but like I don't really have to worry about too much staying over here on the west side. Like, but and my neighbors kind of know I'm trigger happy. Like, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but they know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And then they racist too. And that's what I love about it. My neighbors is racist as fuck. Like, they don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with them. They'll tell you what car pulled up in your driveway and everything, Jack. And I don't be caring. For real. I definitely don't be caring. But I do want to, like, my main goal is to buy a house this year. That's why I got to slow down on the sneakers and stuff, because I want to buy a house this year. If not this year, next year. I keep telling my son's mom, you know what I'm saying, to start selling drugs so we can get a house together and stuff. No, I'm just playing. But that's really one of my main goals, is to purchase a house, like purchase property that I can make sure that I can, you know, leave something for my children. You know, like my businesses and stuff gonna be there, but I want that house. Like, I definitely want that house. But if I am to move back to the east side, I'm probably gonna move to Lake County. And nope, my neighbors ain't white. They not white. They're Arabic, Puerto Rican, and Somalian. So no, they not white. Like, one of them is, I got into it with him last year on the first because I was in my backyard shooting, but he stayed like a little further down, but directly like next door to me, both sides and across the street, Arabic, Puerto Rican, Somalian. So it's not really the white people that really be in your business. It's the other ones. Like, I'll be on some bullshit, man. I got sounds in my truck and everything. I'll pull up. I got some shit in my truck too. I'll open the door, leave the door open, because they like to park all on the street, leave their driveways empty. I'll be on some trash. But I ain't gonna lie, I be having boxes in here and my shit don't get touched. Lord knows I had them patent leather bread ones come through this motherfucker, and I was nervous because I paid under retail for them. I mean resale, and I was nervous and fuck. Nothing happened to my boxes, so I can't really, you know, it's really not too much to complain about being over here. Just the fact that it's the West Side, yeah, and then the racism and shit. But other than that, but I'm barely here. I'm in Euclid half the time. Man, what? I'm in Euclid. I'm everywhere but home.
Now, Euclid is where we lived before we moved down here. We lived on
I know exactly where that's at.
Oak Hill, kind of near Beverly Hills. And like that street, like, because I'll be honest, I mean, part of why I decided to come down here because she wanted to come down was like, well, you know, we've only been married for 3 years. I don't want to get divorced. And, you know, so down here, I didn't really want to. And, but as much as I hate Euclid, I miss my area that we lived in there. Because Euclid, running that Hibbett made me really see how Euclid was down the hill. Because when we first bought the house, I was still working at Next, but I was transitioning to the sewer district. And once I started running that Hibbett, I really got to see Euclid for what it had become.
People don't give Euclid
and I'm like,
respect
man,
it deserves. Like, I'm gonna say this, like on the growing up high school, gang wise, we were the set that I claimed. We wasn't like in Euclid, especially Willow Arms, and I can honestly say I could tell you some stories where it'd be like, y'all niggas really survived that shit. Them niggas really got like that, get down like that in Euclid. Like, hell yeah. Don't think Euclid is soft because it's the so-called better suburb, because they still gets busy. Like, even back then they got busy in Euclid, and it's just like me. And I kid you not, right now I drive the bus. So one of my half trips, they're getting out of the school because they just built the high school. They rebuilt the high school. And no, they rebuilt the middle school, so it's the middle school and the high school together. I rolled past that motherfucker one day, bro, and these girls was fighting right there on I'm talking about they was throwing blows to the point where I had to slow the bus down and look at the fight like, ooh, shit. Like, I'm up here like, if that girl don't get up and get the swinging back, like, I'm talking the horn like, get up. Don't let her do you like that. I'm talking about dragged her. I'm about to use an old school word. She got mollywopped. Like, and but that's how badly she got her ass beat. And
that's our
like
era there, saying mollywop.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you get to looking at stuff and you get to seeing stuff like that, they be like, yeah, damn. But people don't think that. People think that because it's Euclid, like they don't get busy out here. Well, they can't think that now. Shit, it be all types of stuff going on in Euclid now. But like right there, like where I be at, my bus layover at, where that Hibbett at. Oh yeah, you see all types of stuff going on right there. Like, especially like I said, that Hibbett, they go hard. They go hard in that Hibbett, boy. Shoot, them little girls be up in there making their money. Like, fuck that shit. Because old school, dude, he ain't there no more. The one that was there with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They got one on Leon.
Yeah, Aaron. He
they do.
Runs the Leon Harbor.
And they got one on Northfield out in North Randall. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's those two. They opened one on, I think, Ridge Park Square.
Oh, that is a hit.
And there's one on 116th where City Blue used to be.
I went to the one on Ridge Park Square. That's what I got the Lost and Founds for my son at. Because, that's like right off the freeway for me and stuff. So I did go to that one. You know what I'm saying? And check them out and stuff. Because what's funny is them, and then right next door is Villa. Literally right next door. You can leave out of Hibbett, go right to Villa. I say, what type of that's like Pizza Hut and Domino's being right next to each other.
Well, I will say, working for Hibbett when they were kind of transitioning over, because when I first got there, they still had like baseball bats and helmets and footballs and shit in there, and they were transitioning to a fashion store. But in one of the meetings, they said they were specifically going after storefront Foot Lockers and Villa / DTLR. They were trying to get
You
their
know what? If they was to actually drop them prices on some of that high ass shit in there, it probably would. Like, you know,
it can happen. I mean, I was just gonna say right quick. I'll never forget how Villa did next. Like
yeah.
Next was the top dog. I mean, City Blue was there, and then Villa came and just fucked robbing them all the way up. Like working there in 2010, 11
Yeah.
after GameStop. Yeah, Villa was fucking Next up. Like we were killing them. You know it. And even after I went over to Next, like when I was running the Next in Tower City, Villa still used to kill us because it's like I got a Jordan tank for $37.
So look,
you can go get two for 30.
I can tell this story now
Who's not gonna
because
go
it's
get two
been
for
years and years. You know where the Villa went hit gold at? When they put that outlet store out at Southgate. So I can show you some shit
I was in there
that
living.
I still have the price tags on it. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't incriminating nobody. But when I tell you, I would go in there. So I'm gonna just give you an idea of what we used to do. I would go in there the day before. I pick out so much shit for me, for my child. I got about $1,300 worth of shit, shoes, whatever. I got the shit. They'll put it in the back. So the next day, I'll go pick it up. Now I'm fine. I'm paying for my stuff and two other people's stuff. Guess how much I walked out of there with damn near $5,000 worth of merchandise? How much I paid for this shit? About $50 for all this shit. I put this on my mama's ashes. She tattooed on my rib cage. I paid $50. We was doing this shit for damn near a month straight until them niggas went and did they do the inventory check. So I'm thinking we hitting them up. I'm singing DMX like, hey y'all, we gotta stop being greedy. We been eating good. No, the whole store they was missing 1.6 million in merchandise. We ain't do that much damage. So everybody eating
shit.
I'm talking. No, it's still there, but
they'll probably close the
they still got
ain't
the
there no
outlet
more.
But because of this how fucked up the shoe game is, they ain't making no money. Like them two pair of Kobe's I showed you, the Adidas and the 2K4s, I got them from that Villa. I got that's what I'm saying. Like the shoe game's so fucked up now that you can't. I remember one time I was going in there, I was like shopping, and I had set some shoes to the side, and this young white dude, he was in there, and he had a cart, and he just grabbing shit. The motherfucker grabbed my shit and paid for it and was about to walk out. Bro, let me talk to you real quick. Like, I need them shoes back, bro. Like, no, I put them up at the register. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you bought them for me, like, come on, I'll break bread with you, but you ain't about to go with them shoes, fam. Like, for real. Like, y'all motherfuckers tripping. And this was back in 2017. So this was what the start of what's going on now is coming to. What's them Cortezes? They was white, all white, blue, and red. They just came out last year, I want to say. They was at that Next on Northfield,
about the
size 13.
Ones, maybe.
Hell yeah. Hey, we could do this to about 1 a.m. for real. Like, they don't understand. Like, hey, we used to literally sit up in, I'll go to Hibbett, whatever store. The only reason when he was at Next in Tower City, the only reason why I wasn't able to talk to you that long was because I had to go get my bus. Well, other than that, if I was on a break, we'd be talking forever.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember.
Yeah, sometimes it's just good to just vibe out and talk. Like,
chilling.
It make you could be having the most, like I told you earlier, I was ready to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I sat up there, came in the store. Matter of fact, the day I got them LeBrons. And you took my mind off that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to communicate. But yeah, me and my dude, we went in that next. And them Cortezes was in there. Young white dude came in there. They're size 13. They my size. I just didn't want them. Young white dude came in there, bought them bitches, and walked out. My bro, like, what the fuck he gonna do with them shoes? I'm like, he gonna sell them. I'm like, he probably paid $200 for them. He about to sell them for about $300. Shit, that's what they do. That's the sneaker game is fucked up for real. That shit is fucked up. And that's, I mean, you know, it's just more so you got to get what you like. If you can get some shit on the Heat side, you good.
I'll call you right back.
So
yeah.
I'm trying to think what classic I got before we end this that I can show you. I don't know. It's just because I got Legoland behind me and shit. Oh, what number LeBron's was that he scored his 10,000 point in when he dunked on Kevin Garnett? They was black and white because they had the strap you could take off.
Might have been some.
No, it wasn't the 2. It was like the
maybe it's the 2.
The 5s. Yes, I got those.
Oh, it was the 5.
I got that exact pair. I'm talking about from. No, you know they ain't never been. Yeah, I got that pair. Like I ain't getting rid of them either. The ones that he scored his 10,000 point in, I ain't getting rid of them. Like they could. Them Jordans I got from you today at Richmond Mall. I never wore them still.
Yeah.
Never worn. Never worn. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe that's been 3 years already.
That's what I'm saying. Like I collect toys too. Like Transformers, G.I. Joes, all types of shit. I got Triptychon, like the big one. I got that motherfucker. I paid $60 for it. That bitch worth $500. Somebody said they tweaking up at the window mirror.
Wow.
They
tweaking up here. Shout out to Windermere, East Cleveland, Rapid Station.
Hey, that shit's so
always
crazy now.
Every time I'm in that.
It's like hey, look. The rapid stations on the west side getting bad now. Like the transit stations and shit. It's hell yeah. This shit, man.
Really, like Puritas?
It's been bracking on the west side. Body's been dropping over here on the west, but like the other side, like close to 90, because I'm off of 71 area, so close to 90 down that way, man. They ain't playing. They trying to. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like West Side back in my days, West Side
over there, Clark. It
was weird. Niggas was weird over here. They still are, but back then it was man. Look, you ain't coming on the West Side for nothing but to make some money and holler at some Puerto Rican chicks. That's it, for real. And now, nope. No, they try to make a name for themselves over here, but yeah, the bus stations and stuff, yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there, for real. All you got to do is you follow that damn remembrance page.
And I had to stop.
Listen.
I had to stop following that, man. It was a little too much.
I'm gonna Cash.
Hey, Cash.
My eyes is tweaking. Yeah. Look, man, we gotta end this, man, because I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting sleepy. You didn't yawn twice. I didn't yawn once.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's my pleasure, brother. Now, for real, man. Trust me. Man. Hey, next time you bring your ass up here too, you gotta let me know, man. If I'm off work, man, we do lunch, whatever. For real.
For sure. Hey, we definitely linking. I was supposed to come up week after next.
Okay.
But I had to push it back, but in April I plan on coming back up to the city.
Uh,
I'm the only nigga that moved away from Cleveland that missed it.
bro, trust me. Matter of fact, I gotta holler at Matt this
man.
weekend too. I gotta drop some
James,
some shoes off
man.
to him. Yeah, that's my bro too. I fucks with him.
Oh,
he
Moreland.
crazy,
yeah,
but I fucks with him.
Black shoe ass nigga.
He got it.
What I call him.
Definitely.
If it's black and it's a Jordan, oh man, we argue about. He's my favorite person in the world to argue with.
Love you.
Oh man, but man, thank you. I love you. Thank you for being on here. Yeah, man. Well, hey, DM me your number because I don't know if I have no.
I'm gonna DM it to you.
I got my phone stolen, so
I'm gonna definitely do that as soon as we end this.
All right, for sure. All right. Well, thanks for everybody joining. On behalf of my wonderful guest, Just James Jones, Shorty C94. This was episode 119. Shorty